Today we're going to talk about seeding in GardenSoxx. Now if any of you have ever planted things like arugula or tomatoes, you know those seeds are pretty fine compared to something like big seeds like bean seeds or summer squash. So we want to talk to you about how to handle the finer seeds. Obviously, if you want, you can take those seeds first and put those into trays and make plugs. This makes planting a lot easier. Okay, the other way you can do it is to simply take the seeds out and put them into the socks directly. You cut the holes, very simply cut them, and then just take the seeds into your hands and just a little pinch for each one. And there we go, that's our last seed. You punch them down, get them nice and tight, and just give them a little bit of water, and we are good to go. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. If you wanted to plant plugs, it gets even easier. It's very simple to take these socks, cut 6 holes, and for plugs that are already grown, that you've seeded before using this method, grab your awl here, your handy dandy awl, make a hole, put the plug in, make a hole, put the plug in. It's very simple. If you watched our other video about trimming tomatoes back, you'll see that some of these need to be trimmed again, and it'll be easy for us to do once they're in and growing. Just give them a tap. Okay, there we go. Now this sock has 6 tomatoes planted in it, which is a pretty tight spacing, but our system can handle it. In other systems where you want to have closer spacing with things like herbs, you can basically plant more holes per sock. So we would double the number of holes here that we would have for herbs. So that's another technique you can use. Now let's talk about these tools that you've been seeing. This is our dibble that we use to make the hole. We have obviously the knife that you can use to tap the seeds in. This is very handy. We have the other knife that is used for cutting the socks. This is once down and once up. You saw how easy that was. And finally we have the timer. If you're making a bigger garden, you're really going to want to get one of these. If you have a 4x4 or larger garden, this timer saves you from worrying about it. It's on and off whenever you set it, for as hot as it gets or as cool as it gets, and you don't have to worry about it. And that's the best way you can garden using GardenSoxx. Try them today, they're the best.